officer is part of the trainees of our own initiative by WAPA.
Lagos State Ministry trains, empowers and offers startup kits to 100 soldiers wives in 15 field engineers barracks, Badagry. With this training, empowerment and provision of startup kits, many of the wives of soldiers in this Topo Barracks, Badagry will no longer be liabilities to their husbands. We no longer have to continue distracting our husbands who are currently in the battlefield defending our dear nation against insurgents, bandits and external enemies by always demanding of them to send money to us for feeding and other daily upkeeps of our families. All the wives of soldiers in 15 Field Engineers Regiment, Badagry, hereby express our gratitude to the General Commanding Officer of the 81 Division of Nigeria Army, Major General Lawrence Fejikwu, for the official approval he gave to the Commanding Officer of our barracks, Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Bello, to allow the government of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State through the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation to train, empower and give startup kits to 210 wives of soldiers in Topo Barracks, Badagry.
I'm extremely honored and delighted to welcome our guest of honor.
Those are some of the words of appreciation and gratitude by Topo Barracks in Badagry, amongst many other beneficiaries that filled the air, whilst the Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, on the 26th of August, 2021, graduated a total of 210 wives of soldiers of the Nigerian Army who are resident in the 15 Field Engineers Regiment, Badagry, in various vocational skills acquisition.
Goes to His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who graciously approved the skill acquisition programs, which is aimed, as we say, to alleviate poverty among our barrack population.
Voice News correspondent, Ovi Manuel reports that the vocational training program was part of the ministry's ongoing short-term vocational training for women, girls and interested men, and was extended to the 15 Field Engineers Regiment, Topo Barracks, on the request of the leadership of the barracks, who sought a prior approval of the General Officer Commanding of the 81 Division of the Nigeria Army, Major General Lawrence Fejikwu. After the approval was granted, the Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, through the principal its Skill Acquisition Center in Badagry, Mr. Olagbimi, led a team of experienced facilitators to start the 4-week short-term vocation skill acquisition program in
order to enable them to showcase their talents. We have provided a range of land which is just beside the barracks. We call it Mami Market, so that instead of home practices, they can as well go and showcase their talent in a various way. It will serve as a source of, let me say, market to these people that we intend to provide the place for them. We want to solicit for the support also for the Lagos State government, especially the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and also cooperative, to assist in developing this range of land.
While addressing the graduates and the barracks populace, the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Mrs. Cecilia Dada, who was represented at the graduation ceremony by an Assistant Director in the Department of Women Affairs, Mrs. Abosida Midoyin, admonishes the graduates to start immediately to practice all what they have learned in the 4-week-long vocational training program.
The Lagos State government knows that the prevailing economic circumstance possesses serious challenges for women in particular, and this informed the creation of 19 functional skill acquisition centers across the 5 divisions of the state. One of the centers here in Badagry, just beside the library. In addition to these centers, the ministry from time to time organizes short-term skills, such as we are witnessing here this morning. The objective is to train women, girls, and interested men in various skills and vocations for the purpose of economic empowerment, and lifting up of their status from the state of dependency to that of self-reliance. This underscores the reason why the present administration has taken women empowerment as one of its focal policies in order to mitigate the effects of poverty prevalence amongst women.
Don't throw here.